Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chill Talk English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about something important for your future.
Talking about your goals in English can be tricky, especially when you want to share your dreams.
I remember my first job interview in English. I wanted to say I wanted to learn more, but I just said, I like learning.
Oh no, what happened?
The interviewer looked confused. I didn't know how to explain my career goals properly. It was so embarrassing.
I had a similar experience when I tried to tell my teacher about my study plans. I just said, I want good grades.
It's frustrating when you can't express what you really want to achieve.
That's why today we're going to help you with essential goal-setting phrases in English.
These phrases will make your conversations about your future much clearer and more confident.
So, why should you listen to today's episode? First, you'll feel more confident talking about your goals.
Second, you'll learn practical phrases that you can use right away.
And third, you'll be ready for real-life conversations about your dreams and plans.
These phrases can help you share your ambitions with people from all over the world.
Learning English is like building with blocks, one phrase at a time.
Today, we're adding some important goal blocks to your language foundation.
With these phrases, you can go from I want to I will achieve. I remember when I was 22, I wanted to start my own business but didn't know how to explain my plan.
Oh no, did people understand your goals?
Not really. I just said, I want to work for myself. They smiled, but probably thought I was vague.
That's why learning goal English is so important, even for young people.
Now, I can help others who might struggle to express their dreams.
I had a friend who didn't get a promotion because she couldn't explain her career goals clearly.
Was that difficult for her?
Very. She had great ideas, but couldn't communicate them well. It was frustrating for her and her boss.
That's exactly why we're creating this episode today, to help dreamers like her.
Today, we'll cover 4 important goal situations.
First, we'll learn phrases for stating basic goals.
Second, we'll practice talking about short-term plans.
Third, we'll learn useful phrases for long-term ambitions.
And finally, we'll cover discussing progress toward goals.
Each section will have guided response, role plays, a short story, and guided practice.
We'll make it fun and easy so you can use these phrases in real life.
At the end, we have a quick quiz to test what you've learned.
Plus, we'll give you a challenge to practice using these phrases.
Make sure to listen carefully for our quick quiz at the end of the episode.
It's a fun way to check how much you've learned.
You might be surprised at how many phrases you remember.
It's like a little game to test your knowledge.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
That helps more people find Chill Talk English and learn with us.
You can also share this episode with friends who have goals.
Let's get started with our first scene.
Scene 1. Stating basic goals. Guided response.
Welcome to our first scene. We're focusing on how to state your basic goals in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for talking about what you want to achieve.
First, if you want to say what your goal is, you can say,
My goal is to,
or
I want to.
if you want to mention something you hope to do, you can say,
I hope to.
or
I'd like to.
if you want to express something you plan to achieve, you can say,
I plan to.
or
I aim to.
if you want to share a dream, you can say,
My dream is to.
or
I dream of.
remember to use these phrases when you talk about your goals.
Excellent. These phrases will help you share many different goals.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be the student and Emma will be a teacher.
What are your goals for this semester?
My goal is to improve my English.
That's great. How do you plan to do that?
I plan to practice every day.
Good. What else do you hope to achieve?
I hope to make new friends.
That's wonderful. What do you dream of for your future?
My dream is to travel the world.
That's an amazing dream. How will you achieve that?
I aim to learn many languages.
Excellent. You have clear goals.
Thank you for your encouragement.
You're welcome. Work hard toward your goals.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the goal phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Lily's New Year Resolution.
Lily sat at her desk on New Year's Eve, writing in her notebook. It was her favorite tradition, setting goals for the new year. Her hands were a little shaky with excitement.
This year will be different, she whispered to herself. My goal is to learn a new skill. She thought about all the things she wanted to achieve.
She wrote down several goals. I want to exercise more, she noted. I want to read more books. She felt proud of her clear plans.
Just then, her roommate Maya walked in. What are you writing? Maya asked curiously.
My New Year resolutions, Lily replied with a smile. I hope to run a 5K race this year.
That's great, Maya exclaimed. What else do you plan to do?
I plan to cook one new recipe each week, Lily shared. I want to learn to cook better.
Maya nodded approvingly. Those are good goals. What about your big dreams?
My dream is to start a small business someday, Lily said quietly. I dream of having my own cafe.
That's an amazing dream, Maya encouraged her. How will you achieve that?
I aim to save money this year, Lily explained. I aim to learn business skills too.
As they talked, Lily felt more confident about her goals. Writing them down and saying them out loud made them feel real.
Maybe I should join a business class, Lily thought aloud.
Yes, and I can help you practice running, Maya offered. We can work toward our goals together.
Lily smiled. Having a friend to share her goals with made them feel more achievable.
This year will be special, Lily thought, closing her notebook with determination. I will achieve my goals.
As the new year began, Lily felt ready to start her journey toward success.
Did you hear the goal phrases? My goal is to, I want to, I hope to, I plan to, and my dream is to? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same goal phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. This time it's your turn. I'll say a phrase and you repeat after me. Remember to copy my pronunciation and intonation. Try saying it out loud yourself, pausing after you hear each phrase.
My goal is to learn English.
My goal is to learn English.
I want to travel more.
I want to travel more.
I hope to get a better job.
I hope to get a better job.
I plan to exercise daily.
I plan to exercise daily.
I aim to save money.
I aim to save money.
My dream is to start a business someday.
My dream is to start a business.
I dream of helping others.
I dream of helping others.
I'd like to learn a new skill.
I'd like to learn a new skill.
You're doing great. Try to imagine your own goals while you practice these phrases.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about your real goals. This will help you remember them better. Scene 2. Talking about short-term plans, guided response.
Welcome to our second scene. We're focusing on how to talk about your short-term plans in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for describing things you plan to do soon.
First, if you want to say what you will do this week, you can say,
This week, I will.
or
I'm going to.
if you want to mention something you plan to do tomorrow, you can say,
Tomorrow, I plan to.
or
I intend to.
if you want to express something you want to accomplish soon, you can say,
I want to finish.
or
I need to complete.
if you want to share what you're working on now, you can say,
Right now, I'm.
or
Currently, I'm.
remember to use these phrases when you talk about your immediate plans.
Excellent. These phrases will help you share many different short-term goals.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now, let's practice with a role play. I'll be the student and Emma will be a friend.
What are your plans for this week?
What are your plans for this week?
This week, I will study for my exams.
That's good. What else are you going to do?
I'm going to practice my English every day.
Great. Do you plan to do anything fun?
Tomorrow, I plan to go to the movies.
Nice. What do you intend to watch?
I intend to see the new action movie.
That sounds exciting. What are you working on now?
Right now, I'm writing my essay.
Oh, I need to complete mine too. Let's help each other.
Good idea. We can finish together.
Perfect. Let's work on our goals together.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the short-term plan phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story. Our story today is called Carlos's Busy Week.
Carlos looked at his calendar with a mix of excitement and nervousness. It was Monday morning, and his week was packed with activities and responsibilities. His hands felt a little clammy as he thought about everything he needed to do.
This week, I will finish my project, he told himself firmly. I will meet all my deadlines. He took a deep breath and started making a to-do list.
Just then, his roommate Alex walked into the kitchen. "You look busy," Alex commented, pouring himself coffee.
I am busy, Carlos replied. I'm going to study every evening this week. I have a big exam coming up.
That's smart, Alex nodded. Do you plan to do anything fun too?
Tomorrow, I plan to go for a run in the park, Carlos shared. I need to clear my mind.
Good idea, Alex encouraged him. What do you intend to do after your exam?
I intend to celebrate with friends, Carlos said with a smile. I've been looking forward to it.
As they talked, Carlos felt more organized. Having a clear plan helped reduce his stress.
Right now, I'm making a schedule, Carlos explained. Currently, I'm prioritizing my tasks.
Alex offered to help. Would you like me to quiz you on your study material?
Yes, please, Carlos agreed gratefully. Your help will make my goals easier to achieve.
That evening, Carlos sat at his desk, feeling focused. He checked his to-do list and smiled.
This week will be productive, he thought confidently. I will accomplish everything I planned.
As he worked on his project, Carlos felt a sense of purpose. His short-term plans were becoming reality.
Did you hear the short-term plan phrases? This week I will. I'm going to. Tomorrow I plan to. I intend to. And right now I'm. Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening! Now, let's take those same short-term plan phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone. Pause and speak out loud after each phrase.
This week, I will study hard.
This week, I will study hard.
I'm going to practice English.
I'm going to practice English.
Tomorrow, I plan to exercise.
Tomorrow, I plan to exercise.
I intend to finish my work.
I intend to finish my work.
I want to improve my skills.
I want to improve my skills.
I need to complete my tasks.
I need to complete my tasks.
Right now, I'm making a plan.
Right now, I'm making a plan.
Currently, I'm learning new things.
Currently, I'm learning new things.
You're doing great. Try to imagine your own weekly plans while you practice these phrases.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about what you're actually planning to do this week. It will help you remember them better. Scene 3. Talking about long-term ambitions. Guided response.
Welcome to our third scene. We're focusing on how to talk about your long-term ambitions in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for describing big goals you want to achieve in the future.
First, if you want to say what you aim for in the future, you can say,
In 5 years, I hope to.
or,
My long-term goal is to.
If you want to mention something you want to achieve eventually, you can say,
Someday, I want to.
or
Eventually, I plan to.
if you want to express something you're working toward for the future, you can say,
I'm working toward.
or
I'm building toward.
if you want to share your vision for the future, you can say,
My vision is to.
or
I envision.
remember to use these phrases when you talk about your big dreams.
Excellent! These phrases will help you share many different long-term goals.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be the student, and Emma will be a career advisor.
What are your long-term career goals?
In 5 years, I hope to be a manager.
That's a great goal. What else do you aim for?
My long-term goal is to own my business.
Excellent. How do you plan to achieve that?
Someday, I want to start a company.
That's ambitious. What are you working toward now?
I'm working toward gaining experience.
Good. What do you envision for your future?
I envision leading a successful team.
That's wonderful. What steps are you taking?
I'm building toward that goal every day.
Keep up the great work. You have clear ambitions.
Thank you for your guidance. I appreciate your help. Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the long-term ambition phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Maya's Dream Journey.
Maya stared at the stars from her bedroom window, her heart full of dreams. It was her 18th birthday, and she was thinking about her future. Her hands trembled slightly with excitement and a little fear.
In 5 years, I hope to finish university, she whispered to herself. My long-term goal is to become a doctor. She had wanted this since she was little, but saying it out loud made it feel more real.
Just then, her older sister Lena knocked on the door. "Happy birthday, little sister," Lena said with a smile.
Thanks, Lena, Maya replied. I was just thinking about my future.
"What are your dreams?" Lena asked, sitting beside her on the bed.
Someday, I want to help people in need, Maya shared. Eventually, I plan to work in a hospital.
"That's wonderful," Lena encouraged her. "What are you working toward right now?"
I'm working toward getting good grades, Maya explained. I'm working toward saving money for medical school, too.
Lena nodded thoughtfully. "Do you have a vision for your future beyond medicine?"
My vision is to start a free clinic, Maya said with passion. I envision healthcare for everyone, regardless of their ability to pay.
"That's an amazing vision," Lena said with admiration. "How will you build toward that?"
I'm building toward it every day, Maya replied determinedly. I'm building toward it through my studies and volunteer work.
As they talked, Maya felt more confident about her big dreams. Having someone to share them with made them feel achievable.
Your dreams are beautiful, Lena said, giving her a hug. Don't ever stop reaching for them.
"I won't," Maya promised, her eyes shining with determination. "My dreams are worth working for."
As the night grew darker, Maya made a silent promise to herself. She would become the doctor she dreamed of being.
And someday, she would make her vision of helping everyone come true.
Did you hear the long-term ambition phrases? In 5 years, I hope to. My long-term goal is to. Someday, I want to. I'm working toward. And my vision is to. Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same long-term ambition phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Now it's all yours. Copy my words and my intonation. Speak aloud after each phrase, just like in real conversation.
In 5 years, I hope to travel.
In 5 years, I hope to travel.
My long-term goal is to learn.
My long-term goal is to learn.
Someday, I want to help others.
Someday, I want to help others.
Eventually, I plan to start a business.
Eventually, I plan to start a business.
I'm working toward my dreams.
I'm working toward my dreams.
I'm building toward success.
I'm building toward success.
My vision is to make a difference.
My vision is to make a difference.
I envision a better future.
I envision a better future.
You're doing great. Try to imagine your own long-term dreams while you practice these phrases.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about where you want to be in 5 years. It will help you remember them better. Scene 4. Discussing progress toward goals, guided response.
Welcome to our fourth and final scene. We're focusing on how to talk about your progress toward goals in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for describing how you're doing with your goals.
First, if you want to say what you have achieved, you can say,
I have achieved.
or
I accomplished.
if you want to mention something you have improved, you can say,
I have improved.
or
I got better at.
if you want to express something you are still working on, you can say,
I am working on.
or
I'm focusing on.
if you want to share how close you are to a goal, you can say,
I am close to.
or
I'm almost there with.
remember to use these phrases when you talk about your progress.
Excellent. These phrases will help you share how you're doing with your goals.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be the student and Emma will be a teacher.
How is your English study going?
I have improved my speaking skills.
That's great. What have you accomplished?
I accomplished my monthly goal.
Excellent. What are you working on now?
I am working on my pronunciation.
Good. What are you focusing on?
I'm focusing on difficult sounds.
That's smart. How close are you to your goal?
I am close to fluency.
Almost there. What else have you achieved?
I have achieved better listening skills.
Wonderful. Keep up the great progress.
Thank you for your encouragement. I appreciate your help.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the progress phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story. Our story today is called Tom's Marathon Journey.
Tom looked at his running shoes with pride and a little nervousness. It was the morning of his first 5K race, and his hands were slightly trembling. 6 months ago, he could barely run 1 kilometer without stopping.
I have improved so much, he thought to himself. I accomplished something I never thought possible. He remembered how difficult his first training sessions had been.
His friend Maria approached him with a smile. "Ready for your race?" she asked.
I am working on staying calm, Tom replied. I'm focusing on my breathing technique.
"You've come such a long way," Maria said encouragingly. "What have you achieved since you started?"
I have achieved better endurance, Tom shared proudly. I accomplished my goal of running 3 times a week.
"That's amazing," Maria exclaimed. "How close are you to your bigger goal?"
I am close to running a half marathon, Tom said with determination. I'm almost there with my training plan.
As they talked, Tom felt more confident. His progress had been steady, and he was proud of how far he had come.
I have achieved more than I expected, Tom thought as the race began. I am working toward becoming a real runner.
Halfway through the race, Tom felt tired but kept going. He thought about his journey and how much he had improved.
I'm focusing on finishing strong, he reminded himself. I'm almost there with my goal.
When Tom crossed the finish line, tears came to his eyes. He had done it.
I accomplished my goal, he exclaimed, breathing heavily but smiling.
Maria hugged him proudly. "You did amazing. Your hard work paid off."
As they celebrated, Tom felt grateful for his progress. Every step had been worth it.
This is just the beginning, Tom thought, already planning his next race. I will achieve even more.
Did you hear the progress phrases, I have achieved, I accomplished, I have improved, I am working on, and I am close to? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same progress phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I'll model each phrase. Pause, then say it with confidence, just like you're speaking to a real person.
I have achieved my goal.
I have achieved my goal.
I accomplished my task.
I accomplished my task.
I have improved my skills.
I have improved my skills.
I got better at English.
I got better at English.
I'm working on my plan.
I'm focusing on progress.
I'm focusing on progress.
I am close to success.
I'm almost there with my goal.
I'm almost there with my goal.
You're doing great. Try to imagine your own progress while you practice these phrases.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about your own achievements. It will help you remember them better. Now, let's move on to the vocabulary and phrase breakdown. We'll go over some important words and phrases from these scenes.
Goal. Something you want to achieve or accomplish. Example, my goal is to learn English well.
Plan. A set of actions you intend to take to reach a goal. Example, I have a plan to study every day.
Progress. Movement toward achieving a goal. Example, I see progress in my speaking skills.
Achieve. To successfully complete something you plan to do. Example, I achieved my goal of reading 10 books.
Ambition. A strong desire to achieve something. Example, her ambition is to become a doctor.
Now, let's test your understanding with a quick quiz.
We'll ask you some questions about real goal situations. Listen carefully and choose the best answer. Check if your answer is correct with the answers given in the comment section of this video. Ready? Let's start.
Question 1. What phrase do you use to talk about something you want to do?
Options. A, I plan to.
B, I want to.
C, I achieved.
Question 2. How do you mention something you hope to do in the future?
Options. A, I'm working toward.
B, in 5 years, I hope to.
C, I'm focusing on.
Question 3. What phrase do you use for something you have already accomplished?
Options. A, I'm going to.
B, I have achieved.
C, I intend to.
Question 4. How do you describe something you're still working on?
Options. A, I'm close to.
B, I am working on.
C, my long-term goal is.
Question 5. What phrase do you use for your big dream for the future?
Options. A, I have improved.
B, my vision is to.
C, I accomplished.
Great work, everyone. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned in this episode.
Wow, what a journey we've had today. From basic goals to progress tracking, we've learned so many useful phrases for talking about your ambitions.
That's right. Now you know how to state your goals, talk about short-term plans, share long-term ambitions, and discuss your progress.
We also practiced role plays, stories, and shadowing so you can use these phrases in real conversations about your goals.
Remember, learning English is like building with blocks, one phrase at a time. And today, we added many important goal blocks to your language foundation.
Next time you talk about your dreams, you won't be limited to I want. You'll have a whole world of goal phrases to choose from.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Chill Talk English. Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and get ready to achieve your goals.
Before we finish, we have a listener challenge for you.
We want you to post a short comment about one of your goals using 2 phrases you learned today. For example, my goal is to learn English. I plan to practice every day.
It's a great way to practice what you've learned and share with other goal setters.
Let's quickly recap the key phrases we've learned so far.
For basic goals,
My goal is, and I want to.
for short-term plans,
This week I will, and I'm going to.
for long-term ambitions,
In 5 years I hope to, and my vision is to.
for progress.
I have achieved, and I am working on.
These phrases will help you share your goals with confidence and clarity.
Thanks for joining us today on Chill Talk English. We hope you found these goal-setting phrases helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
You can also share this episode with friends who have goals and dreams.
Next time, we'll be talking about English for making friends and socializing.
Until then, keep practicing your English every day. Remember, small steps lead to big progress.
Goodbye, everyone, and achieve your goals.